Kevin Korda is wrapping up his Olympic experience, and unfortunately it did not include a trip to the podium stand. The Naperville native and Neuqua Valley alum finishing 4th in the 100-meter breaststroke and 8th in the 200-meter breaststroke. But just qualifying for both finals is pretty darn incredible. Next up for Naperville Olympians, track star Morlakea Kinnison. With the start of the school year just a couple of weeks away, high school sports are just getting started. While the focus will be on the football field at the end of the month, it's the other form of football that's in the spotlight right now. Joe Olmo has more from the DVC Boys Soccer Media Day.
It may not look like much of a media day, but coaches and soccer players from the 9 DVC schools got together at Naperville North for what Naperville Central head coach Troy Adams calls a learning experience for the boys.
It was something that evolved, and we were happy that we were able to give the kids the experience of something that they might not have done before.
With a new season come new players and new storylines. After North's crushing loss to the Redhawks in the sectional final, Chris Sullivan says it's back to work for the Huskies as they look to defend their conference crown.
We're going to get every team's best game, and I think come playoff time, that's really going to help.
Matia, Neuqua, and Waubonsie Valley enter their second season in the DVC with much higher expectations.
You never really know what's going to happen. You could always have an okay season, make it to the playoffs, and have just a great run. Just have a run for your money and just get what you put your work into. So I feel like that could be us this year.
The soccer season gets underway August 22nd. From Naperville North, for Naperville News 17, I'm Joe Olmo.
Thanks, Joe. Last week we highlighted a junior doubles tennis tournament. This week it's the NSJTL's Team Cup Challenge 2016. Over 60 players participating in the event. The best part, the players choosing their own names. How else would I be able to tell you that Italian Sausage took first place in the high school division and the Bumblebees buzzed their way to first place in the junior high and younger field. Finally, to some North Central news. 3 teams recently ranked in their respective preseason polls. The men's soccer team picked to finish 5th. Last season saw the Cardinals flip the switch after going 1-11 in the non-conference schedule. The men finishing with a 4-3 mark in CCIW play, even winning a conference tournament game. The women's soccer team selected as the 7th place finisher. The Cardinals were a model of consistency all year until a late end of season swoon dropped into 7-9-1. And finally, the women's volleyball team picked to finish 8th, closing up the non-conference portion of the schedule 20-8. The card slipped once they hit the CCIW, going 2-5 to end the year. So to sum it all up, some bulletin board material. That's it for sports. Back to you, Natalie.